Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a slightly very different reaction video. So this is my friend Nick. He has been on the channel before, but Nick, there's a lot of new people on the channel now since the last time that you were here.
Do you think they've seen my previous acting?
I don't think so.
No.
No, I don't remember. Nick is actually in my first ever video.
Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. I'm just getting ready to go play some soccer out here, so.
Oh, and he has been in other videos as well in the past. It's been a couple years now since you've
It's been a while.
It's been a while, yeah. As you saw by the title, today we're going to be looking at some outrageous cars from a very, very popular MTV show in the early 2000s that you may have heard of, and it's called Pimp My Ride. I remember watching this as a kid. I remember thinking, these cars were so fucking cool, because I used to be really big into cars and Fast and Furious and all that.
Yeah, I never watched this show. I was more of a Top Gear kid, but you know,
I've never seen that one.
Still into cars, but not like this.
Yeah, I'm no longer really into cars. You can see by the channel I'm more into movies and yapping. Well, Nick, we drive a lot.
We do.
We do. Throughout the day, me and Nick drive a lot. So I was like, hey, he knows cars, kind of.
We follow every law on the road.
Sometimes. We're going to watch a quick 5-minute video, and then we're going to look at an article with a bunch of other pictures, because it seems to be hard to find like footage of Pimp My Ride stuff on YouTube. But MTV UK was kind enough to post Pimp My Ride's most outrageous modifications. So let's go ahead and take a look, Nick.
When we first got your car, it was all jacked up, old family truckster style.
Yeah.
We hooked it up with this one-of-a-kind hood with condenser.
I kind of like it. It's got like a heartbeat on the side, actually.
It's got a heartbeat on the side.
I like the heartbeat on the side.
They'll get to the heartbeat, yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. I mean,
so as you can see, it's Los Santos Customs from GTA, but
yeah.
IRL.
I guess I want to know how much money it cost, you know?
I don't think the contest. It's like you like apply to go on the show. I don't think you pay anything, as far as I know.
What are these?
It's a heart rate and an EKG rhythm.
Is this a healthy heartbeat?
No.
Oh, she must be a nurse or something.
She is a nurse, yes.
We hooked you up with something special.
Ah, okay, that's a little nice touch.
So
to it.
before they open this to show you what they put in the car, she is a nurse. Yes, that's the back. So they get like a whole thing about you. They're like, "Hey, what do you like?" Right? So like, what do you like, Nick? What's your interest, Nick? Cock and balls. Right?
Rainbow Six Siege.
Rainbow Six Siege. So they would be like, all right, so you like playing Rainbow Six Siege, Nick? They're like, so we put 50 monitors in the back of your truck and a whole gaming setup so you can play Rainbow Six Siege.
So, and they're going to do that for everybody's interest here.
Yes. So is
there going to be like a patient dying in the back, or what's going?
Let's see. Let's see what they put in the back of her car.
We know you want to be a traveling nurse, so we hooked you
A
up with
traveling nurse. Oh.
Check this out.
No way,
God,
bro.
what is this?
It's like a hearse.
Mobile CAT scan machine.
Nah, bro.
They put an entire
That's
cat scan
crazy.
machine in the
That's
back of
so
her
crazy.
car.
There's no way. There's no way. Okay. Odds are it's operational.
Unlikely.
Could you imagine?
Do you know how heavy that would be in the back of your car?
Oh my god. So they got a cat. They couldn't have done like just like a simple x-ray machine or like
Or
an
like put
eye
a
exam.
defibrillator, like a
defib, an AED.
He put an entire
Put a
CAT scan machine in the back of her car.
That's absurd.
Do you think she would be like just sitting with her homies and be like, "Yo, have you guys gotten checked recently?
I think they should.
Do you guys want to go in the back of my car and like get checked real quick?"
Like, you know how like we're on the road and like we see ambulances, hazmat units, like there should be a mobile CAT scan unit that follows these things. Like,
Mobile CAT scan.
put this to work. Yeah, put this to work.
12-inch jail audio woofers and exonic monitors.
So they put TVs and audio in there.
So she's gonna be jamming out while someone's getting a CAT scan.
Yep.
Scan each other. All right.
So this is Exhibit. He's like the host of the whole thing, right? And he was like very famous back in the early 2000s. I guess he was the big draw for this show. But just watch him throughout these videos. He just kind of stands there, and his reaction most times is like, "Why did we do this?"
You in your emergency, we got something to help you get there quicker. Hit the light switch right there.
Is that legal?
I don't think so. I do not think so. All right, so this is the second car now.
It look like a cheap bottle of champagne. We hooked you up with a one-of-a-kind hood ornament. Check this out.
How expensive is that?
Over 400 carats.
I want to diamond test it. I want to get the diamond tester on it.
Was that right
I think he has one in his hand.
20 of these bins.
Back in the day, when I was a kid, I stole one of those off of Mercedes.
I mean, I remember this story. And
third world country. I just walked by it and I was like,
remember,
snapped it off. Just,
I think one of our friends got Beamer ones were getting stolen too. No,
I know the Beamer ones don't have like the.
oh, they're kind of
thing.
like stickers. Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was when I had a 2008 Corolla,
Mhm.
and when I was in high school when I first got it, yeah, I thought about taking it to Mako and getting it painted. I was gonna get it kind of like redone, repainted, but
Good thing you didn't.
I didn't have
Saves
the money. Yeah, I
Saved
didn't have the money
on
for that. Yeah.
No, but a little me would look at that one and be like, "Oh, it's diamond." Just
Yeah.
snap it off. It snapped. I remember it snapped off so easily. I just kind of just.
I mean, yeah. This is a plea to you. Like, YouTube should pay you more so you don't have to keep doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You gotta put your hands to the side and let X take your car for a ride. Check this out.
Doesn't that look like
are you kidding me?
a death trap?
Like, at least you can't.
You get your hand in it, it's like whoosh,
I mean,
slices your head clean off.
think about the amount of times you have crushed your hand in a car door or a car trunk.
No, this taking your hand clean
I mean,
off.
it's just gone. And
It's taking your head.
could you imagine driving on the road and being behind that?
Exhibit's reaction. He was like, "Damn, this thing's going hella fast."
Yeah, even Exhibits. And so this guy is, what is his name? Mad Mike? This is the guy who does all this?
It said something like that. Yeah, he's the electrician. It said he's the electrician.
Okay.
This is the next.
Oh,
one.
I liked it. Okay, I like this one.
You, as a resident degenerate gambler,
Oh, I'm gonna like this one.
you're gonna love this one.
Yeah, I mean, I already like the hippie van style, so.
You're gonna love this one.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, Las Vegas style. We hooked you up with the Matrix Gold Flake paint and 20,000 line stripes all over your van.
Oh, that's pimping right there.
I mean, tell me,
Like, how are you gonna drive?
tell me you're not gonna rob him.
How are you gonna drive this? Like, I mean, I park in a parking lot away from my house. Like, I can't. You definitely can't leave this here. But you're in Vegas, or
You're gonna get robbed.
You're staying at a real crappy motel or hotel. I mean, this car is gone.
Yeah, or at least the front of this car is gone.
the whole strip is gone.
We hooked you up with the real deal right out of this exhaust.
Nah. I wonder how many they got in there, dude.
Dude. Yeah, so they just add shit just to add shit.
Yeah, that's
this guy,
absurd.
This guy came to them and he was like, "Yeah, I'm a degenerate gambler. I love to gamble." And they were like, "All right, cool. So like poker and shit."
I mean, that's absurd, but I feel like that can't be replicated. Like, that was a one-time shot.
Can you imagine driving behind that car and then like the fucking cars just fly out at you?
Like, you know, like you want to piss somebody off by holding the windshield wiper fluid and you just start
Just
blasting
cars
cards
come out.
at him. Like, that's absurd.
Damn, I've never seen an exhaust do that.
No shit. He really just
shocked.
said that?
He's shot. He's like, "What?
I've never seen the
did
exhaust
that?"
do that. I hope not.
Hooked you up with your own custom slot machine powered by hybrid mobile displayed on a 32-inch Olivia monitor. Now pull the handle.
All right.
Let's go, big money.
Does he win every time? Oh my
come out
god,
too.
those coins. Wait, can you go back real quick?
Before he opens this shit. Hold on.
Well,
What do
let's
you
take a
want
look at those coins. They didn't look like real coins. They
No,
looked
I don't
like
think
Chuck
they're
E.
real
Cheese
coins.
tokens.
Let's see. These are fake.
Those are
coins,
fake
right?
coins.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's
My question is, so is it set to like win every time? Like,
That's-
you got to get in your car, right? Let's say they decided to troll this guy and they were like, "Yo, sometimes you lose. It is like a slot machine."
It's like-
he like needs to get in there. It's
Yeah.
like, "Nope, you lost."
once in a
Keep
while
going
he
again.
just can't get in his
No,
car.
keep going.
That's absurd.
But do you know what a pain in the ass it would be to take care of this car? You like your cards flying out, coins flying out. You got to collect that and put that back somewhere.
Yeah, off of Las Vegas Boulevard. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Like,
This is
how many cards do they put in there to fly out?
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like
They put like
a
152
deck of
card deck.
cards.
152 cards.
They got like a shuffler in there too.
He's got to like keep buying packs to like put in there to use. So
Yeah.
now
This feels like a lot of maintenance. I mean, this feels like
that's what a lot of these things are. They put the stuff. How is that nurse gonna take care of the CAT scan machine in her car?
Yeah. There's got to be some regulations.
They modify these people's cars and then go, good luck taking care of that.
Yeah.
We're gonna look at some more outrageous stuff, but here we go. He's gonna open this. Let's see the inside of this van.
Welcome to the inside.
Is that a piano?
It's a piano.
On your floor.
Wow, yeah, he does have the craps on the floor.
Ultimate Lounge.
Fueling this guy's like degenerate.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like,
addiction problems, they're just fueling them.
like to be honest, as a my radar is pretty good on this. This guy looks like a degenerate.
Yeah.
Okay, like he does not need this car right now. He does not need this car.
He's gonna be like, damn, we can't go to the casino. Oh, thank God my van is full of stuff. Let's go and
He's
play,
gonna be
boys.
shut down for having an illegal gambling ring.
Oh,
in
he's
his
gonna
car.
run a casino in his head. Yeah.
It's just gonna be on the side of Las Vegas Boulevard.
Look at Exhibit's face.
I
This,
mean,
this dude's just listening to them, being like, "Why?
he just looks confused. You know,
Why did we put a piano in this?
you
guy's
think he's
car?
just taking a paycheck for this car for this show?
But I'm sure he's having fun with these cars. Here's the next car.
Beach. And the ultimate beach is in Hawaii. You know when you at the beach,
She likes the
and they
beach.
got those high-powered binoculars?
Yeah.
Well, guess what? We hooked you up with your own set right
It's
there in
like
your
Temple
car.
Run, bro. Oh,
Can you imagine you're driving, you like look in the mirror, you're like, what is that? And it's just somebody looking out those binoculars at you. Slow down.
Okay, that's absurd. So, is that like a like she's got to stand up to look through that?
Yeah, so she's about to do it. Let's see.
Oh.
With these, you can see for miles and miles to come. You can even see the future with these things.
Imagine like going through the drive-through or something.
Oh my God. Or like one of those parking decks where it's like 6 feet to clear. She just takes off.
Yeah,
the thing.
takes off the head.
Now, when you're at the beach, we know you're gonna get thirsty.
When you're at the beach and you get thirsty, what do you want?
So we hooked you up with this.
Is that a margarita machine?
Cone machine maker.
Snow cone machine.
Oh,
So now you can have your snow cones anytime you want.
okay. I mean, that's a nice touch.
Of course you can.
That's a nice touch.
It is, but it's also maintenance
It's
again.
a lot of maintenance. It's a nice touch, though. I mean, it is a nice touch. This one feels like one that she could actually like drive.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like snow cones. You like snow cones?
Not a huge fan. I used to have them when I was a kid. You got to get the right flavor, you know.
I don't really
gotta
like
get the
snow
right
cones.
flavor.
So now we're done with that 5-minute video here. Again, that was like the only video that I could find where like they just kind of showed you in a row just like these transformations. But I found this article, 20 strange things Pimp My Ride actually added to cars. So let's take a look at what they're looking at. Number 20, the casket machine.
That's so ridiculous.
That's what we saw. Number 19, barbecue coffin. So they turned a hearse and they gave this guy barbecue thing. I actually did see a clip of this. This guy was like a chef. He was like, so that he can cook on the go.
Hearses
That's
are
kinda
really creepy vehicles, though. I'm
They
pretty
really
creeped
are
out.
creepy.
Well, there's a guy in my neighborhood that like drives a hearse as an everyday vehicle.
It's got to be spooky, right?
Yeah. He comes around during Halloween more, but yeah, he's that's spooky.
Wait, he comes around during Halloween in his
Like
hearse?
it gets decorated and stuff. Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool, yeah.
It's creepy. Mud
Number
flap.
18, mud flaps with LCD monitors.
What's the point? I mean, who's benefiting from that? The people behind you, right?
Honestly, I read this whole thing just to understand why they did it, and I still don't really get why they put LCD screens on the back of his mud flaps.
That's absurd, but that's like for us, yeah. Like we can literally, I mean, I can watch a show while I'm driving behind this guy. You know what I'm saying? Not that I would
Okay.
ever think about that.
You should probably just be looking at the road. Right? Number 17.
Well, a
chandelier.
All right, that's a little.
That's not, that's not awful.
That's a little.
Some simple.
Wait, but like when I was a kid, my parents told me if there's any light on in the car, like
Ooh.
it's like a serious crime.
Yeah,
So what's a chandelier gonna do?
that's a lie, right?
Yeah, but I still follow it. Like I don't know,
Like, are we going to our kids then?
like
We're gonna be. It is distracting, so I can see how that lie
it is
formulated.
distracting. It's like when people drive with their brights on, you know, like
They do it all the time.
Ugh.
Stop driving your fucking brights
Yeah,
on.
don't drive with your brights on.
Number 16, chocolate fountain.
Okay, that's
Talk about
maintenance. Yeah,
That is a bitch.
but that's yeah, that's a cool one though. But that sounds like horrible maintenance. I wonder if they're given a plan of maintenance by Mad Mike, you know?
Do you know what I hate about most of this stuff is that like whenever I load my car up with big items, I'm always like driving to the destination with them, and I'm like always turning around and be like, "Yo, is it safe? Is it safe?
I
Is it
flip
falling?"
a lot of stuff. So like you meet a girl or a guy, right? And it's like a first date. Like how many dates in do you whip this out? You know?
First date. Yeah,
First date chocolate fountain? Yeah.
Come on.
Probably.
Come on.
Probably.
You probably save some money, right? You don't have to go to like a restaurant.
Yeah, that's
She's like,
true.
"Yo, where are you taking me?" You're like, I mean, the back
of my car.
the back of my car. And she's gonna think
She's gonna get mixed feelings.
She's gonna think she's gonna be, whoa, this guy's so bold, or she's gonna think, yo, this guy's nasty. Like he's not even gonna take me to a restaurant. And then you open up the back, and it's a restaurant back there because there's a chocolate fountain.
Yeah,
She's gonna be blown away.
Yeah, this could be a first date type of car.
And then at the end of dinner, she's like, "All right, so where are we gonna bang since the back of the car is taken?"
Like we gotta go in front of the chocolate fountain.
Number 15, Sistine Chapel roof.
Okay, it's like a mural on the roof.
No comment. Just
Yeah, that's I mean,
honestly, that one's kind of the most simplest one.
All
Where I'm
right.
like, all right, that's kind of.
I see the next one, and I'm just curious of what that's gonna look like.
Number 14, the next one, a yoga studio.
So how does?
I don't know how much yoga you can do in this.
I mean, that's a small
According
space,
to the
man.
picture. Unless the thing like comes out and it gets bigger. Not really. I mean, I guess the seat folds, but that still doesn't look like much
Yeah,
space to do.
yeah, that feels like a miss by Mad Mike. I think.
Number
juicer.
13, a juicer.
Hey, I know a friend who could use something like this.
Yeah,
Should we get it for him?
just
just vegetables all
juicing
day.
on the Number 12,
Oh, okay.
fireplace.
There's no way that's
It
safe.
has to be a hazard, right?
That has to be a hazard. Like, there's no way that's safe. Like, you go to the gas station, you're supposed to shut your car off. You're supposed to shut your fireplace off too. Like
Yeah,
that.
you just go in the back and like crank it up and just make the whole thing explode.
That's crazy. Although, like, I wonder if that is the heater for the car. You know what I'm saying? Like in the winter, if you're driving the car, like if that is the heater.
That can't be healthy for you.
I mean, it doesn't feel
cannot
like
be
it
healthy
is.
for you. No, not at
But-
all. Number 11, popcorn popper.
All right. I mean, that's simple. You could go
decent,
to like a
right?
drive-in, like one of those car drive-in movie
Yeah.
theaters,
And you already have
And-
the popcorn.
and your watch, and that's a good first date.
Except you're like parked with all these cars, and then like, and then you hear all of a sudden,
It's
you're
popping.
like, yo, where the hell is that coming from?
Popping? Yeah.
Number 10,
Oh
a fish
my
tank.
God.
Now, what I find funny about this fish tank is that the two speakers right next to it,
That dude's living in a rave, man.
bro.
Like,
You play some like Travis Scott or some shit, some like big bass drop shit. Those fishes are dying.
yeah. I wonder the fish survival ratio in this situation.
You got to get like
Also,
a new
like,
fish.
Like, what if you're not driving? Like, what you got? Like, oh,
You
I
gotta
gotta
take
feed
care
my
of that.
fish. I gotta go outside in a snowstorm and feed my fish at the car.
They're like, yo, where you going? You're like, it's in my car.
I gotta go feed my fish. It's in the
Fishes
car.
back of the
Like,
car. I gotta go.
that's a little bit much. But I mean, I haven't even thought about this. But like, what if you're like an Uber driver? And this is like kind of like an entertainment value, you know? You think you get tips? You're hammered at like 2:30 in the morning, coming back home. You
we
get
did
into
that.
a car
Remember?
like this?
We did that.
Yeah.
This one time, me and Nick were like hammered after a night out, and we get into this Uber. First time we ever get into an Uber where they have like little iPads attached to the back of the seats. We were shocked. We were like playing little games, like just drunk as hell, just playing little games.
No, that's great. Yeah, I would be playing with the fishies. So
Yeah.
God, no way.
Number 9, a hot tub.
No, how did they get that in there?
I don't know. And some 27-inch flat screen monitors.
My biggest concern is like, what if you got to hit the brakes? Where's the water going?
Just, you know where it's going.
out,
Just to the front.
towards you.
To- yeah.
It's like a tsunami if you hit the brakes.
Number 7, tire dusting system.
Okay, This is literally Los Angeles.
Yes, this is the
Customs.
most GTA Los Angeles Customs thing I've ever seen. Because you can actually do this in GTA. You put smokes in your car.
What was your favorite color of smoke?
I think mine was like gold, maybe. Because I remember yellow was like my thing.
I think I
used
went
to customize
purple, maybe.
everything yellow.
Yeah, that's fun. I mean, my only other question is, are the tires bulletproof so you can really like let that rip? You know, like.
Number 6, a terrarium.
So we went from a fish tank, now we got a terrarium.
Can you imagine a fish tank and a terrarium?
Yeah, that's a little. So I'm assuming like this person came in and they're like, yeah, I like lizards and
I like spiders,
Or
tarantulas. And then they just
terrariums
put
for
them
spiders, huh?
Isn't that what terrariums for? Now?
Probably is.
No. I don't-
Yeah, it probably is.
Can you imagine it's like in the back of the car and like you got passengers back there and they're like, yo, where did your spider go?
That's horrifying.
And you're going like 90 on the highway and you see it crawling on you.
Yeah, like you drive all day. Like the other day,
Everybody's
a
dying.
wasp came in my bus while I was driving.
And
I had a complete meltdown. I literally had to stop.
You were thinking everybody's going. Me and this wasp and everybody I'm driving
and
is
all
going.
this kid's food is just gone. Yeah.
Number 5, tube message delivery.
See, this is how you know the show is old, bro.
What the fuck? What is the point of that?
Okay, so like you show up to the bank and like you hook up to like the machine.
Yeah,
And
you
it starts-
hook your tube up
you
to the
hook it
tube
up
of the,
and it
of the
shoots.
bank. Number 4 is satellite.
Okay,
dish.
again, it's showing its age a little bit.
It is. But like, what the hell? What are you gonna do with this? I mean,
Mobile Wi-Fi?
this was probably just before Wi-Fi got really big.
So what? Like mobile
Satellite, like
Pimp My Ride? You can watch Pimp My Ride.
you
on
can
there.
watch Pimp My Ride on there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they love putting TVs and little monitors in cars. So
Yeah.
like, yeah, they definitely. Can you imagine? It didn't hook this guy up with a TV. He just had
Just
a satellite, no TV.
Maybe he's just chasing tornadoes or something.
Could be right.
Right.
This looks like a Google map car, right?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, for sure.
Number 2, pool table and a fog machine.
How did
I actually have a photo for this pool table so you can see what a pool table looks like. And this is what the pool table looks like.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy. How does the pool table and the smoke machine come together?
I don't know about the smoke machine. I'm just talking about the pool table.
Okay, here's my, like, what if one of the tires is a little flatter? That thing's not going to be perfectly level, you know? Like, there's going to be some cheating going on there.
I mean, my question of maintenance also comes into play here. Like, dude, it rains. And you're like, oh, damn, I forgot to cover my pool table.
Oh, yeah, you got to have a cover. But that's actually kind of sick.
Yeah.
I actually like that one.
It's kind of cool. Number 1, jewelry making station. I don't know why this is number 1. I think the CAT scan thing is number 1.
Yeah, that one's unbelievable. I don't know. One thing I've learned about cable TV or scripted TV over the years is like as a kid, like you get sad when you get older and learn that they kind of
What? They're not actually in love?
like Deadliest Catch, you know, like when the boat's about to sink and then all of a sudden they save it and I find out that maybe that wasn't
It's
the
just
realest
for
thing.
drama. It's just to
It's for
entertain
drama,
you.
yeah. Or like the last episode of Gold Rush was always the episode where they found like 200 ounces of gold. It's
They
like,
were just saving it in the back.
it's just like in the back, yeah. I think there's a chance maybe they let these people take it. Maybe it all works. It's hard to say. I think some are more legit than others, potentially.
So, I found this article from The Hollywood Reporter titled Pimp My Ride Winners Show Was Nearly Entirely
Yeah.
Fake. said the
So
report.
what was fake about it? The people, the cars, the everything?
So what was fake about it is, according to this article, actually most of the stuff was real, but what they would do sometimes, because some things that they added to your car just weren't like, didn't make sense.
Possible, yeah.
That after, they filmed the whole thing, they just take it out.
Oh, wow. So it's just like a prop.
So they would show you this, and you'd be like, "Oh my gosh, this is so cool! Thank you for putting all this in my car." And then it would be like, "All right, cool, camera's off.
Take
Oh, you
it.
gotta take this off."
So
'cause
some
that
of the
doesn't
stuff
make
was just
sense.
like props, basically.
Some of this
It's
stuff.
like a
yeah.
North Korean like grocery store. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
That's a deep movie reference there. Yeah, that movie almost ended the world.
it almost did.
That's
it almost
crazy.
did. Pimp My Ride did.
According to this article, some contestants were happy with being on the show. They're like, it was cool. It was a cool experience. Some contestants were like, they either took that stuff out or they left me with all this stuff that just made my car worse.
Yeah, exactly. I don't have a car that I can drive to work
I had
anymore.
more problems.
Yeah.
They would tell you to fake the reaction.
Do you think they'd already seen it prior?
So here's an example. The contestants felt like they were coaxed.
Coaxed. I think coaxed, like kind of like.
I know what the word means. I just couldn't pronounce it.
I think it's coaxed. We can look that up.
Yo, high five, dude. English. Jake Glazer said, "I remember this very clearly. Big Dan.
Big Dane.
Big Dane. Damn, I cannot read. Wow. Very big dude. He puts his arm around my shoulder and kind of walks me around the shop for 10 minutes. And he's like, listen, we put a lot of work into this. We expect you to be a little more fucking enthusiastic."
Dude, this guy's like,
Can you imagine? Just this big guy puts his arm
you
around you.
don't know.
And he's like, "Yo, buddy, we put a lot of work into this. All right, so let's see a little smile on your face, huh?"
You put a CAT scan machine in my car. Yeah, so obviously there's some scripting on the reactions. There's some scripting on really the viability of the cars. Like they can't even be used in this condition, really. Sometimes.
No, what am I gonna do with a hot tub? Like, I'm not maintaining a hot tub. Do you know how much a hot tub takes to maintain?
I mean, like, I would just park it in my backyard and use it as a hot tub. But
then what happened to your car?
Yeah,
Like,
now I can't get to work. I have to taxi to work. Like,
no, but this next one is even crazier. One contestant said he was asked to break up with his girlfriend before the show. It doesn't really explain why, but can you imagine that we just wanted to fuck with him? They're like, yo, break up with your girlfriend if you want to be on the show.
that's so crazy.
And another said they put a lot of candy bars in his car to mock his weight. That's gotta be rough. So
that's rough.
They're like, hey, Johnny, we see you're a little fatty over here, so you must like those candies, huh? Over there, we put a bunch of them in your fucking car.
And it's like all like Hershey bars, and it's 100 degrees outside, so it's real.
Poor
real
Johnny
nice.
just wanted like a juice bar. He's like, damn, I'm like on like a weight loss journey. Like, I'm trying to lose some weight.
Do you think they applied to be on the show? These people?
Yeah, you gotta apply to be on the show. Yeah.
I was gonna say, where do you find these?
No, you gotta apply to be. One car burst into flames. Although it should be noted that this was many years later after the owner has done work on the car himself.
Okay.
So you can't blame Exhibit and Big Mike and the team. And it said, however, most of the contestants said they enjoyed the experience.
I'm sure it's a good experience
to do the show again.
You have like a rust bucket car that is really in rough shape. Like, you already, like, you need a new car anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So I would go into it like, all right, like if they do something really good with it, like I'll take it. If they like mock it and it's not drivable, I didn't have a car before anyways, so like I still don't have a car now.
I think a lot of these people also just like probably auctioned their cars off or like sold them.
Yeah, some like the heartbeat one was cool until I saw the freaking CAT scan. That was absurd. How many seasons was there of this show?
I think it ran for 6 seasons.
6 seasons?
It did run for 6 seasons.
6 seasons?
And it just kind of ran its course, and eventually the viewerships went down. But it did spin off a bunch. So there's a Pimp My Ride Brazil. There was a Pimp My Ride UK. So it did kind of go global.
My MTV watching probably started right after this show ended, I would say.
Yeah, 2007 is when the show ended.
Yeah, I missed this, and then I got into like Rob Dyrdek's Fantasy Factory. So yeah, I probably missed.
And that's all they play nowadays.
That's
apparently
all they play. I probably missed Pimp My Ride, but
I wonder if they were like the first ones ever to put like a backup camera into a car.
Some mom of like 7 bought the first Toyota Sienna that has a monitor in it because of Pimp My Ride.
What's this guy's name? Like Magic Mike or whatever?
Magic Mike?
Oh, no, that's the other thing.
Oh, no, this is Mad Mike.
Yeah.
But a Mad Mike
was...
Magic Mike collab?
Mad Mike like stumbled upon a business idea all of a sudden. He like created backup cameras. He was like, wait, hold on. This should be in every car now. What?
Yeah, he went from like reality TV to like actually a proper
like an entrepreneur. Like, yeah, he invented backup cameras. So yeah, I understand that this was kind of a very different video to what I usually make on this channel, but I thought I'd branch out a little bit, do something different, and I was like, hey, Nick, let's get Nick on here and let's chat some cars, even though we don't really talk about cars.
I liked it. I enjoyed it. Yeah.
I enjoyed looking at these modifications just because they were absurd. Yeah. So yeah, Nick, thank you for coming.
Yeah,
really appreciate that.
Me, man.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more videos like these, kind of like commentaries on just other stuff, us looking at absurd things, absurd memes, all of that. It's something that I kind of want to dive into, do different type of reactions. And yeah, once again, if you can leave a like and subscribe, really appreciate that. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.